Hello everybody and welcome to Tokyo Ghoul Re Season 2, Episode 4 review. I feel like a lot happened in this episode. I'm going to try and get it all, but I occasionally forget character names. Although this episode did have a bit I was a big fan of, so that's good, But first of all, are you aware that the Washu clan aren't Ghoul sympathizers? Of course, the reference is for the beginning of when this episode came out. I saw it like 10 minutes after it was out and it's still there. That was just there on the bottom of the screen the whole time. So, good job, Crunchyroll. But we kick off the episode where we left off last week. The other ghoul, like the Onteiku ghouls, come to help. And so then a lot of stuff's happening all at once. There's like 3 fights going on at once. Like, Mado saves Takizawa from the Quink squad, despite the fact she's meant to be on their side. But then Amon tells Takizawa to go save her, take her to the wharf, where they're probably going to turn her half ghoul. Then Nishiki and Kura are fighting some ghouls. Shu and the blonde guy are fighting some investigators. Then Amon's fighting the Quinks to, buy the others time to get away. There's just a lot of fights going on at once, and it was alright, I feel like I've been overly negative these the last few episodes, but this was this I could at least kind of understand what was going on. I had to remind myself who a lot of people were, but this was a solid episode in my book. So then my favourite part of the episode was this bit where Psycho and Amon have a little back and forth, because obviously he saved her in season 3, or Tokyo Ghoul Re season 1, and it was good. Like I really like Psycho. She's good. I wish they'd do more with her. But But then Amon escapes, and we get the whole the Washu aren't ghoul sympathizers. They're ghouls themselves. And then one investigator shot another one, who then turned out to be a ghoul. But I don't remember either of their names, so that's why I'm not naming them. But then also the old man who was locked up with the ghoul eye, the old ghoul. He's out and he kills like the, I guess, head of the prison or something. I don't know what he was. Then we go back to Arima after he slit his own throat. Find out he's half human and he's got faster aging. He's like a kid of a human and a ghoul. Like, I thought they said that couldn't happen in the original series. They were like, you get a corpse. And I'm like, okay, well, this is contradicting that. And he reveals that the CCG, the whole thing, is ran by ghouls, I'm pretty sure. And the one-eyed king who we've heard about a few times was actually Arima. So Kaneki needs to take credit for killing him to, I guess, inspire the ghouls to do something. Like, are they going to take over the humans? I'm confused. Although the preview was talking about how they can coexist, so that's the like idealist ending. That's the happy ending. Will we get there? Maybe. Also, Mutsuki's not dead. He's a boy. He just looks like a girl. Is alive. And also we see some boats leaving the island. I'm unsure of how many investigators are on said boats. They didn't make it very clear, because it looked like Suzuka was still on the island, as well as a few others. So that was unless that wasn't the investigators, that was some of the ghouls escaping. But what do I know? So yeah, that's basically everything that happened this episode. I've rattled through it all, but a lot seems to happen quick, which is kind of necessary because of how much they got to get through. But I kind of like the faster pacing, because this was like fast paced, but I could follow it, unlike like previous episodes where I was a bit lost. But this, I could follow this, so I had a good time with this episode. So join me next week for episode 5, where I think we're gonna slow things down a little bit and have a, it seemed from the preview that they're working on a way to coexist, but I could be wrong. But I'll see you next week. See you then.